save it.
Okay.
And it does go live right away. So just kind of keep in mind when you're going through the information, the more information that you can provide up front, the better it is for the visibility of your products and your company.
Mm-hmm.
The contacts tab, the only thing the distributors will not see on this page is they
Mm-hmm.
do not see the marketing contact. That is a contact for us here at Sage. So we'll send out newsletters, statistical reports, advertising opportunities, and things like that.
Okay. So the contact information, the distributors also can see everything except the marketing contact, correct?
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yep. And then down here at the bottom is the order management area. When
Mm-hmm.
distributors are searching in Sage, they can actually send out, they can create purchase orders, requests for quotes, requests for samples, and send those over to you directly. So
Okay.
this is where you want to put in the email address that you want those requests to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll come from mail@sageorders.com. That way you can add that to your address or contacts or actually whitelist it.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the policies tab over here on the right-hand side, this is where you can indicate if you charge for samples. So you, like I said, you always want to provide as much information and detail as you can up front.
Mm-hmm.
And right here, if you do charge for samples, this is where you can put in notes letting the distributors know what those requirements are. Like, do you charge in quantity pricing? Do you require they pay for shipping? You know, just whatever those little details are.
Okay.
Now, do you
So
guys have
this,
a catalog? Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So this page is only generally for all the samples. That is
Yes,
for the policy.
and
It's
shipping.
not individually saying, okay, this is a product for the sample. We'll charge you how much for that, and then something like that, etc.
No,
Just
it's
the general one.
yes. And if you
Okay.
charge differently,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you charge depending on what the product is, you can actually put a note in here that just says, you know, call for sample charges.
Okay. 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 Got it. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to apologize. I've been on the phone so much this week already. My voice is kind of going.
It's okay, no problem.
Now, do you guys have a catalog?
No, so that is the
Okay.
problem because it seems like that our coworker didn't know how to add a new catalog into into it. So that's the
You don't
yeah, that's
have
the
to have
main
a
problem.
catalog. Um,
Oh,
if you,
okay.
I mean, you just skip that step. I'll show you. You just skip that step and you just add in the products.
Oh.
And then right here is where you can list what shipping carriers that you use.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Got it.
And then right here is a shipping estimator note box. Um, if the pricing that you're putting into Sage, if it includes shipping, you want to put a note that says product price includes shipping.
Mm-hmm.
If you charge handling fees, you want to
Mm-hmm.
put that note in there. So this is
Okay.
for any instructions that are a little different than just straight shipping.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Got it.
Now on the artwork tab, this is where you can list your artwork requirements.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, your formats, your platforms, your softwares.
Yeah.
You want to list your minimum DPI requirements. And if you
Uh,
guys offer PMS charge, you can actually list that as well.
okay.
I'm going to skip the catalog tab for a second. I'm actually going to come back to that one because we'll spend most of our time on that.
Sure.
The specials, this is a really great area for you as a supplier. So you can list any special that you might run throughout the year. And what it does is it tags your products. So distributors can see right away that there's
Mm-hmm.
a special listed on your product. They can also filter the search based on specials. And, you know, depending on what kind of product it is, that may be the first search that they do. And it's
Mm.
really easy to set up a special. You just click this Add New Special button,
Mhm.
and it gives you a tool to fill the information in. So
Mhm.
you put in your title, and the title doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be
Okay.
simply January special, February special.
Okay.
And then right here is where you can list what type of special it is.
Okay.
And then over here is where you put your expiration date. And
Mhm.
because our system is a live system,
Mhm.
once your special expires, it will
Mhm.
automatically go inactive.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to
Pull it down.
exactly. The only time you might have to pull it down is if let's say it's a closeout, you're trying to get rid of something,
Mhm.
you may have to come in here and remove it if you're out of all of
Yeah.
your information. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then you can select the type, which product it is. And so once your products are listed here, they'll be in that drop down menu.
Mhm.
It will pull the regular price in for you.
Mhm.
And then you simply put in the special pricing.
Mhm.
And down here is where you can add in any additional notes. So if
Mhm.
you have a promo code you want them to refer to, if let's say the special applies to a specific color only, you can put those
Mhm.
notes in there. And there's no limit. You can list as many specials as you want.
Okay. So can I say like this special is like an advertisement?
Yes.
Can you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So when the distributors search it up, this one just pop it up, correct?
Yeah, they can actually, let me open up. This is the tool. Oops, shoot, I closed it. There we go. Um, this is the tool that the distributor uses to search for products. So
Uh,
on the product search screen, they can, let's say I'm looking for tumblers and I want to find tumblers that have special pricing.
uh-huh.
I just click the button, and what it's going to do is it's going to filter down and only show me products that have specials. So anything with a special will have this little price tag next to it.
Okay.
And then when I go in to look at the special,
Uh,
I have the regular price here, but when I look at the special over here, it's going to show me the special pricing. So this
oh,
way the distributor can decide if they want to offer that special to their customer or if they
mhm.
just want to make more of a profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so they just need the promo code. So you have to
Sometimes,
provide the promo.
well, that kind of helps you. Like if you have, do you have your products also listed with ASI?
Uh-huh.
If you
Yes,
use a
okay.
promo code on your specials, then you can tell if it comes from ASI or if it comes from Sage. That's a way
Oh,
for you to track it.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Now, the next tab over is the shows and the reps.
Mhm.
And this top section is where you can let the distributors know if you guys are going to be exhibiting at a trade show.
Okay.
It has all the information listed here. If you're interested in more information, if you click on the show name,
Mhm.
it'll show you all the information over here and provide an
Okay.
email and a website so you can contact
Right.
that show organizer.
Yeah. Mhm.
The next tab is your sales tools. This is kind of like an open marketing area. You can actually
Mhm.
upload videos in this area. You
Whoa.
can put in URL links, like if you have a YouTube video. You can
Uh-huh.
also upload documents. I've seen articles, testimonials,
Oh.
press releases, and things like that.
Just a live stream.
Yeah.
Look
And you can
like a
actually,
live stream stuff.
yeah, you just click on the add new file, and this is
Okay.
how you upload it. So
Okay.
right here is where you select if it's a file or a URL.
Okay. Great.
And just like the specials, there's no limit. You can list as many items in this area as you want.
Wow. That's
Yep.
cool. Other people can look at it and then
Uh-huh.
to experience this, what is that? Yeah, instead of just a few pictures.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Now the ratings are really important to distributors. They're also important to the visibility of your products. So you want to always encourage your customers to rate you guys. And
Okay.
when after we finish our training, I will send over an email to you that will give you more information on how to do that. I'm
Okay.
also recording today's training, so I will send you the link to the recording as well.
Sure. Great. Mhm.
So they can rate you. The overall rating is an A plus to an F rating.
Oh,
And that's their overall experience with you guys.
okay.
Then they can rate you in these 3 different categories, and
Uh-huh.
that's a 1 to 5-star rating.
Okay.
They can also post comments with their ratings,
Uh-huh.
and you can respond to ratings.
Okay.
I
So for
encourage
example,
okay, go ahead. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. For example, they maybe we will have some misunderstanding or something like that. And then they just gave us a C or or an F. So what can we do? They just put it there. So we don't add
Well,
our
the
concern or
the
something like that.
the
They
thing
will-
about ratings is you have to remember it's that person's opinion. So
Okay.
if they feel like that things didn't go well, they have the right to give you a bad rating.
Okay.
Um, Most of the distributors will let you know who they are. They won't rate you anonymously. You certainly
Hmm.
can reach out to them
Okay.
to say, how can we fix this? How can we make this better?
Hmm.
So you have the ability to do that. And also with your comments, if you respond to a rating, you want to
Hmm.
make sure that you always respond in a positive manner. You don't want to be negative when you respond.
Okay. Sure. No,
Uh-huh.
definitely.
Yes, ma'am. And then on the statistics tab, once you have your products listed in the system, this will mean a lot more to you.
Yeah.
So it'll show month to date,
Hmm.
last month, year to date,
Hmm.
and last year.
Hmm.
You have your supplier info views. That means the distributors clicked in there to view your contact information,
Hmm.
address, phone numbers, website.
Hmm.
Product detail views, that
Hmm.
means they actually clicked into a product to view the image, description, pricing of a product.
Okay.
And then every month you'll get a list of your top 10 most viewed products and how many views each one of those items have. So it gives you a good idea of, which one of your products the distributors are looking at more.
Yeah. That's very good. You don't have
Hmm.
to ask it for you guys. Okay.
Yep.
I need the report for that. Just go ahead and check it out.
Okay, somebody keeps changing this. I don't know who that is, but
Yeah, I
they
just trying
don't
to.
do that because you're not
Oh,
doing
okay.
it correctly.
I just try to. Okay, let's see if I
Okay.
can edit
The
the
first thing
catalog.
you have to do is you have to click this button right here, set catalog
Hmm.
year.
Okay.
Here's where you put in your dates.
Okay.
Okay. So you
Mm.
notice these dates changed right here.
Oh.
These dates will change once you start adding your products in.
Oh.
Okay.
So the changed only column I change is the on my right side.
You don't
The
change
new
anything.
category.
You do it with this. Yeah.
Okay.
So when 2014 comes around, you or 2014, 2024, you will click
Okay.
in here, you'll change the dates to 2024.
Okay.
Okay. Then right
Okay.
down here is a general info button. You
Okay.
want to click on that because this is where you provide additional information. So you
Uh-huh.
want to put in if there's any additional artwork information,
Mhm.
if you have a cancellation policy, less than minimum payment terms, etc.
Mhm.
These are open fields, so you just hit edit, type the information in there, and hit save. As I
Mhm.
mentioned, you want to provide as much information as you possibly can
Mhm.
to the distributors.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
now we're going to go about how do you add your products. So number 5 says edit products.
Okay.
So it's going to be kind of like setting up folders for each one of your products. So if you have 100 products, you're going to have 100 folders. Okay.
Okay.
So if I click on add product right here, this is going to give me the product entry screen. So this is how I'm going to add my products. I'm looking at your website here. So
I don't think we have anything yet.
you have a couple of products, but not many. So here's your category. The category is what the product actually is. Is it a cup? Is it a tumbler? Is it a charger? Is it a a shirt? So that's how you want to enter it in. So if it's a tumbler, you put tumblers in. You do have the ability to list a second category. However, most products only fall into one category. So you definitely want to make sure you have the right category for your product.
Okay.
Then you have your item number or SKU number. Then you have your product name. And right here is where you upload the images of your product. You have the ability to upload up to 99 images per product. So if your item comes in several different color choices, you can actually upload an image of that product in every color it's available in.
Okay, got it.
Right down here, you've got 6 tabs that go across. So your description tab, that should be complete sentences.
Okay.
You do not want to include any company information. You don't want to have any pricing information or anything like that in the description. Then you have your keywords. Keywords are a comma-separated list of words and short phrases, and that should include material, what shape is the product, what key features the product has. We
So,
also,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
The distributors will just use the keywords. So that is the
Actually, everything is searchable. So
oh,
if you have it in the tumblers category and you don't have tumblers listed as a keyword, it will still find the product.
oh,
Every
okay.
single field is searchable. So when you do your keywords, you don't want to repeat words. You don't want to list the singular form and the plural form. It needs to be those physical descriptive words. So like if it's made out of stainless steel, does it have a lid? Does it fit in a cup holder? Is it double walled? You want to put all of that in there.
Okay. Okay, great.
There's also help windows in here. So if I click on this word keywords, it's going to give you the guidelines for that field.
Oh, great.
And
That's
every
much better.
field, every field has those links. So it's important that whoever's entering your product looks at this information and understand how it is in there.
Okay.
You do not want to use trademarked terms, registered, copyrighted terms. So if you're putting a tumbler in, you don't want to use the word Yeti if it's not that brand, because that will get you kicked out of the system.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, because that's a trademark violation, and we take those very seriously.
Okay, good.
Then you have your themes. A lot of people have a hard time understanding themes, but they're kind of like usages. So if this is a tumbler, it can go in. We have a beverage theme. We have a drinking theme. If it's a tumbler that will fit in your, like in the cup holder of the car, it can go in the travel theme. Just because you can do 5 doesn't mean you have to do 5. You want to do the ones that really fit the product.
Okay.
Then you list where the product is made, assembled, and decorated. Right here's where you can put the dimension of the product. You can put in your imprint method.
Mhm.
You can put in the dimensions of the imprint area. And we give you 2 spots in case the product can be imprinted in 2 different locations.
Mhm.
Then your packaging. How do you package that product when you ship it out? Is it
Mhm.
bulk package? Do you individually poly bag it?
Mhm.
Is it individually boxed? That way the distributor knows what to tell their customer. Hey, you're going to get these and they're all going to be individually boxed. So they
Mhm.
have an idea of what's going to happen when they actually open the box.
Yeah.
You can also list your production time and your rush production time.
Mhm.
And then down here at the bottom, this is the shipping estimator. So units per carton, weight per carton, and carton dimensions.
Okay.
The next tab over is where you list your pricing. So you can list up to 6 columns worth of pricing.
Mhm.
So I pulled up one of your products on your website. So 200, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. Oops, I think I put too many zeros. There we go. Then you enter in your pricing. So 195, 185, 165, 125, and 0.85. Your pieces per unit would be 1.
Mhm.
And then you want to make sure you put your pricing codes in over here.
Pricing code.
Yes.
You mean the promotion code or what is that for? I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a coding system in Sage, or in the promotional products industry. So you will list your suggested retail price, and then your pricing code will tell the distributor what his cost is.
Oh,
So
so
let me show you. So like
explain to me.
this product right here
Mhm.
retails for $44.80.
Mhm.
It's on a price code of C, which
Mm.
means the distributors get a 40% discount.
Oh,
So the net cost is $280.
okay. So after 40% off, that is a
Well,
280.
you can do
88.
50% off. There's a whole coding system. So,
Oh,
but C just happens to be 40.
okay. So, okay. So for the distributive members, they will get 40% off.
Whatever
And
you set, it's up to you guys. Whatever percentage you send or you
oh,
set for your customers. This one just happens to have theirs set up at 40%.
okay. Okay. Got it. All right.
Yep.
So all those codes, they
Mhm.
they have already, for example, 40% is there is 5 Cs over there. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
because it's 40% on every column.
Yeah, when I put the price code that is a CCCCC, that means 40% off, correct?
C means a 40%. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can also do 20%. You can do 35%.
Um,
Yep. There's a whole industry coding system.
okay. So for example, like the price code, so that I put 10%, 40%, 50%, or just use the C as the pricing code.
No, there's different pricing codes. C is 40%, A is 50%, B is 45%. There's different letters for whatever your code
So how
is.
can I
I can
refer
send
for?
that over to you.
Okay,
Um,
great.
yeah.
That would be much helpful.
I don't know how you got added to the system if you guys did not understand the price codes.
Somebody help us to do that. Actually, I'm not the boss, so everything they told me they have already set up the account, the platform. So let me get the training and then
Yeah, because that's required that you know how to do coded pricing.
Oh, okay.
And then this is where you can put what your price includes. Is it one color, one side, one location, or full wrap? Right
Okay.
here's where you can add any options or additional charges. Let's say, for example, it's a lanyard you're entering in. Lanyards come with an option of different attachments. So you can list all of those attachments here. And if some of the attachments are more expensive than others, you can actually list that as well. And then right here is where you have your setup charges and additional run charges if those apply. Your compliance area, this is where you can mark your products. If you have certain compliances that your products meet, you can list here. The most popular and most common one is the Prop 65, which is out of California.
Yeah.
And we have all the warning labels right here. So it's important to mark your products if they're compliant with Prop 65 and if they require a warning label.
Sure.
The Others tab, this is where you can mark items if they're environmentally friendly, recyclable, if it's food or clothing. If it's a new product, just because you're new to Sage doesn't mean all of your products are new. So don't mark them all new. So let's say later on in the year, you guys introduce new products that you hadn't carried before. You can mark those as new.
Okay.
Not suitable for all audiences. If you're selling anything that requires an age limit, for example, smoking, you're supposed to be 21. If you're selling ashtrays, they have to be marked as not suitable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they have to be marked as not suitable.
Okay. Got it.
You do have the ability to list your inventory levels if you want to. And then your statistics tab, this will show you the last time that product was updated. So once you fill everything in and you hit that save and verify button at the bottom, the product will go live right away. And this will automatically populate.
Okay. Got it.
Now, we also have a way for you to add products with a spreadsheet because I know a lot of people prefer the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I recommend that you enter 2 products manually first
Oh, okay.
because the spreadsheet is really large and it has a lot of fields on it. And if you enter a product, 2 products first, it's going to populate in there. So it'll give you a better idea of how the fields work.
Oh, that's a good idea. I
Yeah.
was always thinking, how come we don't have any model file, or we can know which field and which column we should have to match it? Okay.
Right here, it says download your current product list. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and it'll ask you to save the file. So I'll go ahead and save that. Okay. So if you had products listed in here, they would be on here. But as you can see, look how big this spreadsheet is.
Yeah, it is.
So it goes all the way over to DT. It's really important that you understand what the guidelines are as far as what's supposed to be in each field and that you enter the information correctly. We do monitor products. We will reach out if information is not entered correctly, and you'll be given a timeline to fix it. So think about that. If you've got several thousands of products and you have to fix every single product, we will not allow you to add new products until you fix the old ones.
Okay, got it. So, yeah. If you
And the
would like,
instructions, I'm sorry, go ahead. I keep interrupting you. I apologize.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Actually, yeah, so the one you just showing me is one by one, manually to put in everything. And this one, just we download the title and the column Excel file, and then we just put it in. But we have to know every columns the requirement for every column,
Yes.
and then we can upload it.
Yeah.
But
Well, like I
actually,
said, I recommend entering 2 products manually first.
yeah.
Let me see. I think I have one that may have products in it, so
Okay.
you can kind of see what it looks like.
Yeah.
So this is what it'll look like when you have your products listed in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And so that's why I always recommend doing 2 products first, because it populates the fields. This is not a good example, but
Yeah.
it just kind of shows you have the information in it.
Sure. No problem.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
we do have instructions for the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay.
The nice thing about the instructions is they're broke out by column. So if you get to a column, you're just like, I'm not really sure why that information is listed that way. You can come right here and it'll give you more details about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then once you finish, you save the spreadsheet and close it, and then you re-upload it right here.
Okay.
And it starts processing immediately. So depending on how many products that you have on the spreadsheet will depend on how long it'll take. Now, if you do like at the end of the day on Friday, you probably won't get a notice until the Monday that it was processed. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So this Buggle product update, it should be found on the supply center.
Yes, it's right
Mhm.
underneath. It says bulk
Oh, okay.
update,
Got it.
upload. Yeah, update, and you just click step number 1 right here. Yep. And if you forget, like I said, I just recorded this training, so I'll send you the link to the recording so that you
That's
have it.
wonderful. Maybe tomorrow I will forget everything.
Yes, exactly.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
if you do enter in a couple of products first, just let me know and I can review them for you to make sure that the information is correct and accurate for you.
Great. Thank
Yep.
you. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I believe you answered almost every question in my head before the meeting.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Is
Yep.
there any like besides the specials, the tab for the specials, is there any ads for the newcomers that is free?
No, they're not free.
Okay.
Yeah, but your account executive can walk you through all of that. The other thing I wanted to show you is, I don't think I have it open. Hold on here. In sagemember.com, if you go under support and videos, everything I just went through is in a video right here.
Oh, that would be great.
Well, let me click to the right ones. Here we go. So everything we went through is in a video right here. So if you have questions about how to do the sales tools or how to do the specials, or ratings, they're like less than 4 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And I will send over the email to you shortly that has the information about ratings along with the link for this recording.
Okay. Yeah, is there any, also maybe this question is for the other people, not for you. Then can we check whether the potential customer has already make a on-time payment in the past?
No,
Can
we
we
don't have
check that?
payment. Yeah, we don't have payment checks or
Oh,
yeah, we don't have credit checks or anything like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's one
Is
thing we
there any-
decided not to do.
Okay. So for example, is there any chance we can take a look of other people's like like us?
No,
Also, no. Okay.
no,
So
because
for
those are your
example, we cannot.
competitors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those are your
No.
competitors, and we don't provide access to that.
Oh, okay. So for
Yeah.
example, we cannot see our product. I mean, we cannot see any pages of what, I mean, the
What the
distributor
distributor
said.
sees.
Yeah.
Once you have your products listed in the system, I can do a product overview with you where I show you how they look to the distributors and how they search. But no,
Oh,
you do not have direct access to that.
okay.
I have to do it like this. But that's, I mean, that's available to you, and it'll have that information, that email that I'm sending over to you as well.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.